The adventure continues. Hello everybody, Jason's TX Adventures here. Back in the cabin of my 2020 Ram 1500. Old Ram. And what do I mean by the adventure continues? Well, I've come to the decision, regardless of these high gas prices that a lot of the country's having right now, I am still going on my trip back to West Texas, guys. And I'll be headed, here's a map. This is a 2023 Rand McNally map. I'll be going back to West Texas, and I'll be headed to the Fort Davis region of West Texas in the Davis Mountains. At 5,050 feet, Fort Davis is the highest town in Texas. And I like to come here for the cool climate, wildlife, and the scenic mountains out here, these scenic Davis Mountains. So I'll be going to Davis Mountain State Park in September. I'm going to spend 2 days there, do some camping. Also in the vicinity on the way there and on the way back, I'll be doing some truck camping. So I'll be doing the best of both types of camping, tent camping and truck camping, when I head out here in mid-September. Also, I want to go on what's called the Davis Mountain Scenic Loop, and it's approximately 75-mile round trip, or about 2 hours. And if you go on this trip, make sure you have a full tank of gas. So, yeah, a good portion of this trip is on Scenic Highway 166. Here's a map of this scenic loop, courtesy of the Fort Davis Chamber of Commerce. In this loop, we'll take you from the town of Fort Davis itself up to some of the highest elevations in Texas around the Davis Mountains, as well as the Davis Mountain State Park and the McDonald Observatory as well. So be sure to bring plenty of food, water, and have a full tank of gasoline when you're out here, because some of these stretches of highway are out in the middle of nowhere. A good portion of this scenic loop is on Highway 166, so get your kicks and your pics on Highway 166. Located just 4 miles southeast of Fort Davis is the Chihuahuan Desert Nature Center. It's 507 acres of Chihuahuan Desert and desert gardens. You can hike and explore desert vegetation. Here's a map of the trails you can hike at this nature center, as well as a map of the botanical gardens here in the Chihuahuan Desert region of West Texas. Here's a look from atop Skyline Drive in Davis Mountain State Park. This is a photo I took when I went there a couple of years ago. Down below is actually Highway 118, which winds its way around the Davis Mountains up to the McDonald Observatory, as you can see way out in the distance at Mount Locke. There are other areas out here as well, not just Fort Davis, that are scenic you may want to visit. Of course, you got Big Bend National Park out to the south over here. That's where the Rio Grande makes its bend, which forms part of the state of Texas. And up to the north, here's Fort Davis right here. Up to the north, about 2.5 hours away, are the Guadalupe Mountains National Park. And that's actually the highest point in Texas. So if I get extra time, I may come out this way. We'll see. But for sure, I'm going to Fort Davis. That's a done deal. Located 17 miles northwest of Fort Davis, off of Scenic Highway 118, is the McDonald Observatory, which is another place I will be visiting when I go on my trip out there. Anyhow, guys, just want to thank y'all for watching, and I'm looking forward to this trip out to West Texas here in September. And who knows, someday I may buy some land out here in this area. It is fairly cheap out in West Texas. You never know what the future may hold. Yeah, I may live out here one of these days. Maybe when I can retire or something. We'll see. Stay safe, stay positive in this sometimes negative world, and hold on to your dreams and reach for the stars. Stand your ground and don't let anything bring you down. Thanks for watching. The adventure continues.